Look at the timestamp 012 in the alleged season 18 teaser. The frame flashes 16 queens, but a specific angle, only visible for 4 frames, reveals an inconsistency, a 17th podium in the workroom, dimly lit, then immediately cut away. This is not a filming error. It is a key to the entire season's pre-engineered narrative. The show is not just casting queens, it is casting a story, and the story they want to sell is a shock elimination followed by a rule no one saw coming. The season 18 cast list is a lie, and the supposed frontrunner, Electra Volt, is merely the most dramatic piece of a much larger, secret game. We have the initial, official, cast list. Analyze the ratios. 6 look queens, 4 comedy girls, 2 pageant queens, and 5 who are explicitly narrative-focused. This balance is predictable, a recipe for a safe, middle-of-the-road season. But one name, Electra Volt, stands out. Her social media profile is too clean, her aesthetic too expensive, her performance clips too flawless. Her casting is not about competition, it is about setting a perfect benchmark. She is the lamb led to slaughter. The editing team has already given us the first major clue in the promotional material. The one clip of Electra Volt not looking perfect is a 4-second confessional where her mic pack is clearly visible under her sheer outfit. A rookie error for a queen of her supposed caliber, and a glaring mistake for an elite production team. This is deliberate. It primes the audience for a narrative of the fall of perfection. It plants a subtle seed of amateurism in the viewer's subconscious, making her future inconsistencies seem plausible. Contrast her with Havoc, a queen whose stated aesthetic is chaos, inconsistent actions, and low polish. Havoc, a supposed middle-tier contestant, is seen in 4 times as many reaction shots in the trailer as other queens. Why? Because Havoc is the catalyst. She is the reason the secret twist, which we will call the Phoenix Plunge, will be deployed. Havoc's storyline is being constructed to create necessary, combustible drama, providing the perfect smokescreen for the real plot. This season is less about who wins, and more about how the producers manipulate the win. The editing is already building 2 parallel, contradictory narratives, the rise of a predictable, immaculate winner, Electra Volt, and the necessary chaos required to break the rules, Havoc and others. The overarching consistency in the season 18 promotion is inconsistency, a sure sign that the entire season arc has been reverse engineered from a predetermined finale point. They are leading the audience down a specific path, but the exit sign is hidden in plain sight. The major clue is in the proposed format. For the first time in many seasons, we are reliably informed that the premiere will feature a design challenge showdown, an inherently high-stakes, high-failure challenge. This is a critical setup. If Electra Volt, the polished perfectionist, is eliminated early, the show risks losing its high-fashion narrative thread. The producers know this. They need the drama of her downfall, but they need her back. The Phoenix Plunge is rumored to be a non-random, one-time, non-elimination save card, specifically designated to be activated on week 5, the Snatch Game/Rusical block, to prevent a major narrative asset from exiting prematurely. The entire early season editing, the mic pack mistake, the over-the-top praise, is designed to make her elimination in week 4 or 5 the most shocking event possible, maximizing the impact of the save. The consistency of the casting choices, a high number of theatrical queens, 2 queens known for their hyper-emotional confessionals, and a pair of former rivals, all point toward a season designed to be untucked heavy where the drama in the backstage lounge will directly impact the main stage. The judges' critiques are being constructed to target personality over polish in the early weeks, which is always the telltale sign that a queen's future is predetermined by the narrative she is currently creating, not the clothing she is wearing. The narrative, viewers, is the main character, this is the dossier. Let's break down the hypothetical journey of Electra Volt and how the Phoenix Plunge is the ultimate manipulation of the audience's trust. 1. The Snatch Game setup and subversion. Electra Volt will be set up with a safe or obvious character, perhaps a classic Hollywood figure. The edit will show her getting overly confident in the workroom, dismissing the advice of her peers. This is a classic, foreshadowing of the fall, narrative beat. Look at the screenshot of her rehearsal. Her posture is closed, her co-competitors are giving highly produced side-eye reactions that are irrelevant to the current challenge but are placed in the edit to signal impending failure. Crucially, the music choice here is not accidental, it is the exact same minor key used just before the shock elimination of a certain beloved frontrunner in season 14. This sonic cue is a Pavlovian trigger for the experienced viewer, something is about to go terribly wrong. 2. The inconsistent confessional. Analyze how the confessionals are used as propaganda. The edit is doing the work that the queen's actions might not. The actions are being placed to support the desired outcome, the Phoenix Plunge rule, and the calculated downfall of Electra Volt, prove one undeniable fact. Season 18 is not about authentic competition, it is a structural reset. The production knows the audience is fatigued with predictable outcomes. By creating the ultimate villain by editing, engineering her shock elimination, and then deploying a pre-planned, non-random save, the editing team achieves 2 goals. First, a viral moment of manufactured drama, and second, the ability to control the ultimate narrative path to the finale. They are ensuring their biggest narrative assets remain until the final episodes. The true character of season 18 is not any of the 16 queens, but the editing team itself. They are the puppet masters, and the entire competition is a canvas for their plot twists. They have shifted the focus from the queen's talent to the metagame of reality TV production. This season's twist is not a chocolate bar, it's the structural integrity of the competition itself. Until we stop looking at the queens and start looking at the frame rate, the camera angles, and the music cues, we will always be watching the story they want us to see, not the competition that is actually happening. This season is a battle between the queens and the narrative. Never forget that the narrative always wins.